So for probably over the last 6 months, I've been holding on to some vinyls. I've had a couple come through the door that I've opened, but these three for some reason, I've decided to keep and just not open until today in this video. If I'm fully honest, I don't remember what any of these are, so let's get into these boxes and have a look at what records we have brought today. Now some scissors would be handy, and thankfully I've got some here. Now the only one I can remember is that there's definitely a Nas one in here. I think it's Magic 1, but if I can get into this, we'll find out. What do we have? What's this? Oh, Soul Sold Separately, bit of Freddie Gibbs. This was actually an album that I really enjoyed when it came out. I've already messed up this, I think, in last year's video, and I said Tyler the Creator's album came out in like 2022 rather than 2021. So I can't remember when this one came out, maybe 2022. Might have been earlier, might have been later, but I remember this one had kind of been out for a little bit before I actually took a chance to listen to it, and I love the album itself. I don't think Freddie Gibbs is really an artist I've really ever taken the chance to just like listen to at all. But just something on Spotify drew me to go and listen to this album. I think it was like one of the new hip hop releases, and I was like, you know what, I'll give this one a go. I've heard good things about Freddie Gibbs, and I do not regret listening to it, to the point of I now have his album Soul Sold Separately on vinyl. And from the looks of it, I don't think this is one that opens up, but I will still open and see what's inside. Okay, I also need to be careful because one of the things I do is with these stickers, I use my like protective covers to then take this off of like the actual like wrapping on these vinyls and then put it on the protective covers, so then that way it keeps like an extra bit, makes the collection a bit more unique. And you'll know that you would watch my 2022 vinyl haul video that I did. Here we go. Nice and smooth. Okay, no, so it is just one that just like you pull everything out of. What's that? Hang on, there's a lot in this. I have never seen this before. This feels like I'm holding like the Venom symbiote or something. The way it actually looks like is just like an absolute single that you could probably play, but it's so flimsy. 33 1/3 RPM, one-sided. Decoded featuring Scarface. Okay, so I guess this is like a special bonus. That's cool. Although I don't know why it's not in its own like protective thing. I love when artists include like stuff like this, especially for records that don't have like don't open up and instead they're just like one kind of box almost. But with this, it makes it feel like a lot more. So I'll try and show my best. Do my best to show what's in it. I'll do some more close-up stuff, but just a quick flip through. There you go. So obviously this is just like a bunch of artwork that's been used to sort of help promote the album, or like there to build more of a scene. I love that sort of thing. Like something I've really loved about The Weeknd and like all his music videos and stuff, like when there's like a theme going on with an album, and this one's going for that like old school LA casinos type thing, and it's just like, and then when you see imagery it just helps build that up a lot more. So seeing this stuff is really cool. Oh, so a little bit of extra juice to this record is that I forgot it's a blue one. So, and then on each side of it you've got like poker chips. So there's a red one there and then a green one there. So that's pretty cool. I completely forgot that I got a limited edition coloured one. So even better. And just to be safe, I think I'm going to put the decoded bonus one in with the actual record itself. That way, hopefully it doesn't get too ruined. That's super weird though. I've never actually had a vinyl record like that. Like I've got like singles and whatnot, but I've never had it be that thin or that flimsy, so I'm always scared to actually test it out and play it. Oh, that's like the number one thing I hate about vinyl records. Thing is, there is a knack to it once you figure it out. But I'll be honest with you, I haven't actually opened a record in a little while, so the knack has kind of gone for me a little bit. There you are, there we are, there we are. Oh, so close. Boom, there we go. Awesome. So that is the first one that we have unboxed, which is Freddie Gibbs, Soul Sold Separately. Try saying that fast. Soul Sold Separately. Soul Sold Separately. Okay, so box number 2. What are we gonna do? Okay, that was nice and simple. So this one was off. No, the Amazon one's the other one. So what is this one gonna be? So one of my other collections of like artists I get a lot of vinyls for, or to try and make like every album. Haven't got everything for him because he's unfortunately had like limited releases of things, but one of those is College Park by Logic. And as you'll be able to tell by this is actually a limited edition green and black splattered variant double LP. So let's open this one up and have a look. Now this is definitely one that opens, and it's also one that I've been waiting on probably since I think he announced the album, or since like the album's like merch came out, which I can't even remember. Was it the start of this year? Hey Google, when did Logic's College Park album come out?
The release dates of Wake Up included the 7th of April 2015, the 24th of February 2023, and 15 others.
Okay, so February. Okay, cool. And then, first time opening, you guys can see, is Logic and the Crew. So, Big Lembo, Logic, and Six, and then I think that's Castro. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually know what Castro looks like, but I think that's it. Okay, so is it just the records in this one? I believe so, so I'll just pull out one, so we can have a look at what the limited disc looks like. Even though it's November 1st today, happy Halloween. Just want to throw that in there. But anyway, from orange to green. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. I'm debating this right now, but off of current impressions, or first impressions, this might be one of my favourite discs I've actually got. I really like that. And then in case you can't tell very well, but on the middle you basically got like, I believe it's like the bus route that they take, or like even the route of the car journey they might make in the album itself. Not sure of that for definite, but that's at least the vibes it gives me. I've covered Logic a little bit. I think actually my last tier list video was actually on his album, so if there's any Logic fans who are watching, you might want to go and check that one out, wherever it is, somewhere around here. So College Park now acquired, I can happily say this will make a fine addition to my collection. And then finally, I think I've already spoiled this one, but let's just open it like so. And we got another box, which, why did Amazon do that? That's such a waste of time. But oh, that was so smooth as well. Because we now have Nas Magic 1. Yeah, it is number 1. I think this year I kind of went on a bit of a pause of getting vinyl records, and this one I think I nearly brought twice. I think it was a case I had already brought it, it had already arrived, but because I hadn't opened it, I forgot I had it. So then I was looking through getting some more records and whatnot, and I came across this again. I was like, oh, that's a nice limited edition one. Checked back on my orders on Amazon and realised, hang on, let's not do this again. Pretty simple. Obviously you've got the, I'm not sure the actual official name of this, but like the bit of card that will go over it. You have the front cover, which is fine cover, I think. And then on the back you have Nas, and I really should know who that is, but my mind has gone blank, so we're just gonna move on by and we're gonna open this one up. Yeah, the Magic albums, they weren't like large albums by any means, so I wasn't expecting this to be one that opens, so it's just like kind of a box. So let's start off with the inner bit, which sort of has all the credits and whatnot. So there's the inside of it, and there's the front and back of the inner sleeve. You know what, I like that. To be honest, I wouldn't actually mind framing that. So no tricks. To me this looks backwards, but I think for you it should look fine. It says no tricks, pure magic. And then inside, for a second then I saw the black half of this come out, and I was like, oh wait, this isn't a limited edition one. But then, as you can see very clearly, this is half green, half black. So that is definitely some form of magic. Don't know why that took me a second to think, but like I really like when artists do this as well. When they actually don't have like those like white sleeves that you put the discs in, you actually have like something with photography or graphics on it. So I really like that as an extra edition. But yeah, that's a super cool record in itself. Magic as a, like, not even album, as a series, I have fully loved. Like, I think my favorite is Magic 3 that Nas has done, but Nas in general, I've loved what he has done. I've obviously listened to Illmatic, but honestly, what he's done since King's Disease 1 through to Magic 3, I have absolutely loved all of it, and I think it's genuinely made him go into like my top 5 rappers of all time, maybe even top 3 in all honesty. So as a quick summary, we have Logic's limited edition College Park record. We also have Nas with Magic 1 with another limited edition record, and another limited edition record, so actually a trio of limited edition records in this unboxing, is Freddie Gibbs with Soul sold separately. All 3 are great albums. I'm very happy to be able to add to the collection. This has been just a little unboxing for you guys. I am planning to do a lot more vinyl content for you, and even just like some music content in general. So over the next sort of like until Christmas basically. I've got at least like 3 to 5 videos planned out, and I can tell you what 2 of those videos are going to be. The first one is basically going to be the sequel to the video I did last year, which is basically showing you every single vinyl that I brought in 2023. So I should really get a list together just to make sure I don't miss any out, and then these 3 will make a return in that, but I just won't cover them as in depth in that video. And then the other one I am working on, which will probably be the one that comes out next, or at least like this second video next, if that makes sense, will probably be one of me going over the rap album I basically released in summer. And then the rest I ain't gonna spoil for you. You'll just have to subscribe and keep up to date on the channel. But until then, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and if you have any questions or anything, or you want to know anything else about these, or leave your own thoughts about what I got wrong, go in the comments and let me know, and I'll be happy to reply to you. Anyway, I've been Ollie Rodriguez Norman, and I shall see you later.